last time?
Did they work last time? I don't recall.
I thought they did. Yeah.
I think they've been working, yeah.
Well, let's see what happens here. It's freezing. It locked up. Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the beach wallet. Like literally the first thing I clicked, the beach wallet. Awesome. Okay, hold on, I gotta restart it. Okay, am I echoey? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, you be echoing.
Was that going?
Well then, welcome to the Smite Force Chronicles. Wait, wrong team. Welcome to the Elegant Adventure Saga. Gotta get your shit right. All right, so let's try. We will not use my stream deck because that seems to be what makes it all crashy. All right, cool. So I should be not echoey anymore, and it did start to respond. So hopefully everything's working. Can someone give me a sound check on the Discord?
Check. Mike.
Yep.
Oh.
I got you guys working out okie dokie. All right, so I think when we were here last time, and this is going to have to be an audience participation, you guys found some hobgoblins in the storage room to the north. You knew they were there. You drew them out, I believe, one at a time, or roughly one at a time. And it wasn't as easy as the first round of regular goblins, but you managed to dispatch a good number of goblins. In a previous episode, you had dispatched most of the western facing goblins, archers, watchmen, the whole kit and caboodle, some people in what appeared to be a dining area. Less one. One took off through a door in that dining area to the east and remains about town, we'll just say. I believe it was Noodle that discovered a tripwire that was run across the ground and disabled the trap, which then made the eastern door just to the right of Karen, wrong pronunciation. It made it accessible. You haven't went through it yet. You've heard some noise in there. You also have heard some noise to the east of the door in the storage area, where Nick Maylock and Little Zippy are currently hanging out. You have not made your way into either of those rooms. And I believe when we were last here, Nick had discovered some brandy and took a drink, and it restored one of his hit points. He found Sildar's gear, but as of right now, it's just sitting in the corner. No one's picked it up in case you wanted to. It doesn't matter to me. And that, I think, was roughly where we are, right? It was Skylar's turn. You're not in combat. Does that sound right? Did I miss anything? I usually give you guys a synopsis.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Cool.
No one's hurt.
No one is hurt. Well, I can't see, three of the characters.
I got a little ouchie.
Does someone want to play, like, because no one's technically claimed Favia and, like, no one's claimed the other characters? How are we going to do that?
I released them. If anyone wants to control them, you're welcome to do so. I can drag their little bodies around the map if need be.
I can do Favia and Little Zippy.
I can
All right.
do Noodle.
All right,
Or
you do Noodle.
Maylock.
All right, I'll grab Nick Maylocks.
Okay.
Nick the Wizard. And in case you wondered what happened to that EVGA graphics card, you guys played with Morgan the other night. I pinged my nephew and said, "Hey, man, after about a year and a half wait list on the EVGA site, my number came up, and he is now the proud owner of an RTX 3070 graphics card."
Nice.
That's what uncles do. They wait a year and a half.
That's super cool, Tom.
I do my best. He's a good guy. And as you know, it's impossible to find a graphics card.
Unless you buy a pre-built.
Which is what that's how I got my 3090. But you pay a good penny for those.
Why?
Right, you got-
Why am I not seeing Nick? Maylock.
Someone already grabbed Nick.
Oh.
That would be me. Yes, I will.
You can grab.
Okay.
Why don't you grab Noodle, Mark?
Okay. Yeah, I can grab Noodle. Cool. All right.
Thank you.
All right.
So still Skylar's turn, I guess.
Well, no, it's you guys are in you do you mode, right? Because the yeah, there's really, there's things about, but that's true with basically any adventure in D&D, right? Like there's probably a bad guy lurking at some point, but you've not discovered anyone specifically, so you're not in combat right now. So what do you guys want to do? You got a couple of doors, you can head out. You could throw me for a loop like you sometimes do by just deciding to leave Cragmaw Castle and going on the next adventure.
Done.
Yeah. So you can go back to Wyvern Tor. You've never went there.
Sweet. So I defer. What do you guys think we should do?
My main goal tonight is to fill up Nick's inventory with something really weird.
Excellent.
That's I think that's doable.
That's doable.
All right.
Let me see what I can
We can do
find.
some other stuff, but I feel like that's my objective. We should definitely grab Sildar's gear, I guess, right?
Well, actually, let's wait for that because we're like a bunch of us are pretty encumbered.
Yeah, you guys might want to take a minute to move some stuff to the party inventory for sale.
Oh yeah, we haven't done that in a long time.
Yeah, and sort of in between turns, actually, I think your first step, if you open up the party inventory, which, God, it's been so long. Where is it now? Modifiers, there it is. Party sheet. And we go into the old inventory. Hello, inventory. It's a little laggy today. Yeah, so there's brain bits, claws, a dirty scarlet cloak. Oh, you guys still had a cloak from those guys in there somewhere. There's like potions of healings in there, like you might not want to sell. just saying. And the 3 coins of Christmas? Someone should take the 3 coins of Christmas. Those are valuable. Because if you guys add a whole bunch of stuff to this, and then we just inadvertently sell it without crawling it, you're gonna end up selling that stuff.
All right.
So you guys decide who's the leader tonight? Because I think who was the leader last time?
I kind of bowed out, and I think it was it Christy who?
Yeah, I think it was maybe Christy. Well, you're the leader again because you're playing her character. So if you want her to hold the stuff, your leader probably should hold the important things that you want to keep, like the 3 coins of Christmas. And she's also your healer, so you either distribute those potions amongst each other, so you don't have to do the whole walk over and try and hand him a potion during combat.
Let me see what her that's the party sheet. What her encumbrance is like.
Well, I'm her brother, so emotionally it's pretty heavy.
Well, yeah. Now, so she's already encumbered. She's got carrying 244, and her max is 210. That's the thing. Is like pretty much everybody is maxed out.
Where do you find that?
If you scroll down to the bottom of your inventory, like down at the very bottom, things says encumbrance, and then there's like current. You'll see over current over on the right, and then maximum on the left.
So she has a couple of things marked for sell, right? And that'll remove some of her weight. What is so heavy that she has 64 pounds of gold. She's lucking around.
Yeah, I think if you just go convert all the coins to platinum, you can drop. I dropped a ton of weight.
Or just move the coins into your party
inventory.
But then you have to share. Let's see who else is. I'm gonna crawl little Zippy. Little Zippy. Let's see how encumbered he is. Oh, Zippy's only carry. You could make Zippy carry some stuff. He can carry 180. No, I'm sorry. He can carry 90, and he's only carrying 33. So You could always make him a bit of a pack mule. I'll look at Karen, even though I know that she's got her shit together.
Yeah. I've got 150 more pounds I could carry.
Yeah. You're gonna hear this every time you unload something, because it'll say you're still encumbered. That sounded like a really horrible porn.
Why did I not hear that?
I'll be
You
back.
got-
I'm just gonna check the kids.
Yeah, check the kids, man. Do you have Sirenscape going?
I do, but I think I need to upgrade. I don't want to.
Yeah, because it says well, it only takes a second. Although I think I'm the only one connected to it right now. Flip, it doesn't look like you're listening to it, right?
Oh, I have it open. It says device connected.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, same here.
Oh yeah, I
guys-
see. Yeah, you entered the game 13 minutes ago.
Do you guys hear me? I mean, you guys hear the sounds?
No, I
No.
don't actually.
I don't either.
Oh,
Oh wait, it says it lists me as a game master, which I don't think it usually does. So maybe I should quit and connect again.
Did you guys link to our? So you might just have it open, and like it's linking to your own game. So you have to link to mine. You know how to do that?
No.
Ah, I can help with that. Let me open up Sirenscape. I don't know why we don't have a bunch of YouTube viewers, guys. I mean, seriously, this is some action-packed stuff. Let's see here. Go to my account. All right, so I'm going to copy the link, and you guys, how about I'll post it to the Discord chat. Does that work for you guys?
You're
And then you should just be able to click it. All right, so it is in the tavern channel, and it says Mark says hello, so I should have said hello. Hello, Mark.
Hello.
Copy link again. Since I forgot, cut and paste in Windows is different. Just click that link, and it should relink you.
Do you guys
Hey.
like apple juice or milk?
Me, I'm an apple juice guy.
Yeah, apple juice.
Lactose intolerant.
What?
Yeah, I'm a grown ass man. I can't drink milk.
So 4 apple juices. He's doing a poll.
Oh.
No one likes milk. 4 adults say apple juice.
Yeah, once you're off the bottle or the boob, no more milk. He can't hear that, right? Like, you don't have headphones on. Okay, mind your manners, Thomas. Mr. Skylar, do you have Sirenscape going? I don't see you connected either. I just want to make sure that I put a link to relink it in case your link was broken.
No, I just didn't start it up.
Cliff accepted your invitation to join your game.
I'm there.
Welcome back, Karen. Whenever I speak of this team, I have to tell you that Karen is a guaranteed chuckle from everyone that's hearing the story. Especially when I describe the person running Karen.
However, she has yet to demand to see a manager, though.
Yeah,
That's true.
I'm waiting for the right moment, and it's gonna be gold.
Excellent.
Well, it has been a year. So you are a patient comedian. Can you guys believe it's been that long? That's amazing to me. Because I remember like just chatting with you, Mark, and I can call you by your name while you're not really playing. And I'm like, wouldn't it be fun if we could play D&D? Remember those days? And like, here we are.
Dude.
Boom.
Oh, this means I have to remember a password
For what?
for Sirenscape?
It's probably that password you always use.
Yeah.
Mine said I need to update the app, so
Yeah.
Well, you
By
just do
the
that
way,
in the background.
kids,
How do
public
we-
service announcement. Don't reuse your passwords. You will get popped.
Oh no. How do we? Where
Wait,
do I
did this
go to
happen?
update
I mean, I
the
know
app?
this is a thing, and I know you're where you work.
It's my job. People like get like people reuse passwords, and so all they have to do is like crack a database, and they hit a bunch of financial sites, use those passwords that they found, and they get about 2% success rate. So
That's pretty good.
yeah, I was gonna say that's like a great job.
You go back to the game here, and you guys are tell me when you're ready to proceed. So, as you got the noodle unencumbered?
I think so. Hold on a sec.
Oh yeah, she's at 154, and she can take 300. She's a real beast.
No, her maximum's 210.
What? Oh, well, I was looking at a different person. Let's see here. And let me look at.
She's less encumbered now, but hold on, I'm not quite done.
Uh-oh.
By the way, I connected you. The Sirenscape is updated and connected, Tom, but I'm still not hearing any sweet music.
Let me stop. Tell me when you guys are updated, and I'm gonna go ahead and stop it, and then I'll start it when you're all ready. Well, I'll just start it now for Cliff. For Karen. She deserves to hear the sounds.
Oh no. I've got -9 silver pieces here.
That's unfortunate. Who do you owe?
I was just the converter is a little buggy, it looks like.
Yes, there's 1,000 updates that have like janked everything up. Jank's not insensitive. That's a thing I can say, right? I can fix the negativeness. Nick is at. He's okay from a capacity perspective. Favia. If I go to hers, she is 230 of 255, so she's technically good. Mr. Lar, Mr. Sky Lar. Aging Mr. Lar. Mr. Herman, Mr. Peebly Herman. He's good too, so you guys should be good to go. Then you can decide whether you want to leave Sildar stuff there and come back and get it later, or what have you. Action-packed.
Let's get ready to rumble.
I can't wait. Hopefully you fight something tonight. And we're done. I haven't heard Karen's rage in 2 weeks.
Do we want to track down that one guy who ran away?
Probably.
So you're not talking to me. I have opinions.
Yes.
It looks like there's. I'm trying to figure out how far much further back the castle goes. Like, is there just one more like layer of rooms, or are we just like? Yeah.
Why don't you roll a perception check?
All right.
Might as well, right?
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And yet there's no way to know how much how much more of a castle there is. There actually is a way to know. Send someone on the outside and walk some steps.
We did that.
Zippy did.
Yeah.
Oh, so
we
you
all
could.
walked down and yeah.
So who's controlling Fabia?
We looked through those windows. Let's go through
Me.
Let's go look around.
So Fabia would recall from Little Zippy that based on sort of the layouts of the room, she would know this. So shame on me for lying to you. Little Zippy made it about halfway around the castle. He saw that little shrine thing. You guys figured out that through the door to the north in that storage room is probably leads into the shrine. So you reckon you're about halfway across the castle.
Cool. Okay.
Man, and if Fantasy Grounds, it is becoming laggy. I don't know if it's all the conversions that's been going on or what. I don't know if that happens on my side and it goes back and forth between us, but like, it's gotten very laggy.
Yeah,
Lagtastic.
it's having problems keeping up.
Are you done with all of the conversions?
Not quite, but it keeps like the numbers keep dancing around.
Thing.
Yeah, I think that it's. Are you under? Is she under her encumbrance yet?
He is. It just hasn't stabilized.
Oh, so it's still queued up.
I think so.
Computationally intensive.
Yeah, because it's going like 196, 195. Wait, it's going up and down. But it didn't throw an error. So you're not doing anything right now, right? Or are you?
I'm waiting for it, but it is going up and down. That's really interesting. Because I'm seeing it go as high as about 35, and then it goes down. And then
Yeah,
it
because
goes up again.
it's making my computer wildly unstable. Like I can't pan the map even.
He says.
Oh, I can pan now. Maybe hold off on converting. It looks like it's bouncing again.
Yeah, it's like I don't. Did I disconnect and reconnect?
Unless you maybe. But then yeah, like, what I don't know is it queued up on my side doing stuff, or is it yours is sending signals?
That's a very good question. I don't see it making any more entries in the chat log.
Yeah, I just see it going like 199, 194, 195, 196, 195, 194, 197.
Yeah, I'm gonna disconnect and then reconnect.
Okay. Or I could just kick Noodle if you just want to reclaim her.
That's all right.
Unexpected command from unauthorized player.
Interesting.
Yeah, that is. Oh, it's been like 1,000 of them. It did stop dancing. I'm gonna clear the logs just so I can see fresh stuff. Yeah, it stopped moving around, man.
Cool.
All right, and then once you get back in, we will. Well, why don't the rest of you decide what you want to do while Noodle and Mr. Bing are reconnecting?
Go up. I think I want to go through this door here.
I don't know what you're pointing at, my friend.
I want to go up here.
All right.
Yeah, should we go around through where the shrine? We think the shrine is.
Yeah.
Going up there.
Yeah, up here.
Yeah, we should. Is there stuff? I see a couple of. There's like a barrel and a box of some kind and Sildar's gear. Should we go through all that stuff?
Yeah.
Let me give you the narrative. Just again, you've heard this before, but it doesn't hurt since you guys haven't moved in like 3 games. You can't move through a wall, Karen. You have to move around stuff. So, old casks of salted meat and sacks of rotting grain fill this storage area. Among the supplies, you see a bloody. Let me hit OK on that. You see a bloody suit of chainmail, a heavy crossbow, and an unsheathed longsword with the emblem of Neverwinter worked into its hilt. All of that is like sticking out of this little green backpack you see in the room right there. And I don't believe that from a quality of food perspective, just passively, like, this food does not look like human friendly. It's probably, hobgoblin and goblin friendly, and you could probably eat it, right? But it's kind of some nasty stuff, right? So like, yeah, push came to shove, you could survive on it, but like, you're not going to win any awards. This is not a Michelin rated storeroom. You also have, if you guys remember correctly, there's a big cask of brandy. There was a poured glass of brandy that I mentioned that Nick drank from, and it gave him back 1 hit point. And then you have like Saldar's gear. I don't believe anyone went into the room to the left yet to see if there's anything happening in there. All right.
Let's check out these. I think Karen was suggesting we go like where Nick is and start going into that other room.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So in this room, which is bleep bloop bloop bleep bloop, the Hobgoblin Barracks. So you see 4 plain straw pallets and bedrolls are lined up on the floor of this barracks. Brackets on the wall hold a number of weapons, spears, swords, morning stars, and more. The north wall shows signs of damage, but the floor is swept clean of rubble. You do see a chest that contains something.
I'm gonna do a perception check on the chest, make sure it's not trapped.
Yeah, that would be an investigation, my friend.
Just checking to see who's better, Nick or me.
Is it not working? Did you turn the power on?
Oh, total fail, Nick.
Yeah, so so Nick has no idea. Well, Nick's not even in there, so he couldn't have rolled anyway.
Yeah, he is.
No, Nick's in a different room. Little Zippy doesn't detect anything with that 6.
I guess Skylar's gonna give it a try.
Well, you got let me move Skylar in then.
I thought I'm already in there.
No, you're in a different room.
Oh, there's a door between these rooms.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Now you're in.
What'd I roll?
You rolled a
Can
1.
you share that map with me again?
Oh yeah, sure. Sorry about that. Forgot that you disconnected and came back.
This is becoming an improbably bad string of rolls.
Thank you.
All right. Can someone else come in here and investigate this chest?
Yeah, I'll come try.
Go, Karen.
All right.
Dang it. Can we clear my Tom? Can we clear my effects?
Yeah, hold on.
I'm not sure. Is my stuff like rage and all that stuff supposed to? I guess it's hard for it to know how to clear it automatically, but I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be able to clear it myself or not.
I know I have to clear it for you, but are you still not raged and frenzied from the last time, or does it end at the end of combat?
I think rage only lasts like 1 minute, so
Okay,
basically one combat. Yeah.
And then frenzy?
Yeah, frenzy and reckless attack are tied to rage, so when rage goes away, this go away.
All right, there you go. Thank you for knowing your character. I am not awesome at that stuff. As I reflected on the fact that we've been playing for this for a year, I also reflect on the fact that I've not gotten any better at it. I feel like I topped out. I kind of like know what I know, and that's about all I know. And I'll clear your targets too, by the way. You were targeting some weird stuff. All right. So look, none of you guys have detected
Anybody else
traps.
want to investigate?
Let's get Cyrus in here. Cyrus. Oop. You okay?
Okay, what you need?
We're just all staring slack-jawed at this one chest.
Oh, this. Okay, I see. Can I?
You can. You'll hit
Oh,
that
I
wall
have
though.
to obey walls, don't I?
Yep. And there's no move like yeah, there you go.
And then okay.
And that little space starts to heat up as you guys are all crammed into this little room like astronauts.
Okay. Investigation or what's our
Investigation. They just want to know if there's any. They want to know if this box is trapped or not. And I think the highest roll so far has been an 8.
Well, let us see what we can do
Did
here.
anyone do good?
Investigation.
Do good.
I got a -1, so let's see. Oh yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
that looks a lot like a chest.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
Fabia.
This is insane.
Bring in Fabia.
Who has some intelligence in this team? Anyone have any smarts? Passively.
Let's see.
I mean,
Nick
Nick is
has a +1.
yeah.
Let me look at his.
Is of.
I feel like Fabia always rolls well. I'm gonna try her.
All right.
Let's all stand in this room. I'm gonna get on the bed.
Like intelligence. Oh yeah, you know what? Nick has an intelligence. He has a passive of 15, right? Like he just has it. So Nick starts to piece together. Like, all right, this is a barracks. This isn't like some treasure room. There's a bunch of hobgoblins. They're probably not going to booby trap their own box. That's what his guess is. And so he's like, "You guys had a bunch of shitty rolls, you know. Like I think we're wasting our time. Just open the damn box." I think is what Nick would say.
All right, let's open it. How do you open it?
You double click it. It's just one of you. It doesn't matter.
Oh,
All right. It is opened. Now you should be able to see in it, right?
what's in it?
Oh, we have to pick lock or break lock.
No, I broke it.
He broke it. So now So
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Ooh, an engraved quarterstaff. That's cool.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of weapons. You know, this is clearly the hobgoblin weapons. There isn't a quarterstaff. It is engraved with some stylized feathers, and it's surprisingly light.
I'm gonna cast a detect magic over these.
Light?
Of course, that means I have to figure out how to do that.
Arcana.
Oh, just roll an Arcana check.
Oh, wait a minute.
There. I did detect magic, and it added an effect.
You're now
and then
detecting
do I-
magic.
Okay.
It's one of those nice long sound effects that just keeps on going. Hopefully not forever. And still going. It is still going. All right, so it affects detect magic. Let me check something out. How long does it last, Mark? Or Cyrus?
It lasts for
100. So that's a long time. That's like a long time. All right. So, yeah. So your detect magic
10
is on.
minutes.
Yeah. So yeah, you don't detect any magic. And what's the radius on it?
30 feet.
30 feet. 5, 10. Yeah. So you don't pick up anything magical in 30 feet, including that staff. Right. But logic tells you that it can be imbued with magic. Right. It's a quarterstaff. But right now it's not. It's not charged. Someone's going to need to plug it in.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
All right. Can we just slurp all this into the party inventory and?
Yep.
Unless there's anything anybody wants in particular. But.
Just make sure that you don't muddy the party inventory. Like anything you guys want to take out of it. So last time I'll tell you this, take it out, because once you guys say sell, I'm gonna hit sell regardless of if there's Christmas coins are in there or potions or whatever.
Yep. Okay. Note to self: get the good stuff out before we sell.
I'll go check it out. How do you get to the?
All right, so that takes care of loot in this room. We also had what's left, the brandy cask and the Sildar's gear. I don't know that there's anything to do with the brandy cask really, but
You can drink.
should grab. Was Sildar's gear just like a generic? This is a bag of gear, or is it got stuff in it? Oh, and there was a sword too, right? An unsheathed sword.
Yeah. So you just make a note in your inventory that says Sildar's gear.
Okay.
Hey, if I want to
And so, did you take it, Mister Miss Karen?
Yeah, I'll grab it.
All right. Then the parcel will go away.
How do you take something from the party inventory?
You drag the chain to your inventory. All right. So, Karin, you're up against. You're getting pretty close to that door, and you hear sort of muttering, droning. You can't quite make it out through the door. Just sort of passively, you're just hearing something going on in that from in the door to the right.
We have a sword left, I think, right? That's the last thing.
Let's go
You mean
through that door.
You mean for Sildar's gear? Is that what you're saying?
Well, was this? Yeah, was that sword part of Sildar's gear, or was that?
Yeah,
separate?
yeah, that was all part of Sildar's gear.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so then we're set. All right, it sounds like we probably have some fighting on the other side of this door if we want to get into a fighting posture.
Yeah, so you don't know for sure. You just hear something. You have not identified for sure, Z, if there's anything there. But I would recommend, as your friendly DM, be in the order you want to be in case you open the door and there's something in there. And that's your last hint.
Let's do. Karen, you're brave. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I thought we could just kind of like walk up on the door and I don't know.
Do it.
I don't know that I have a great plan other than just go through the door.
Yep, let's do it.
All right, so here's a new rule. Because I like to introduce new rules every year. This is a pretty simple one. Been doing a little bit of coins of Christmas.
I gave to Nick, by the way.
Okay, so yeah, cool.
Maybe that meets your criteria for weird item.
I think we can get weirder than that. But I'll make up an item if we have to. So when it comes to your characters, you all know how to spin your character, correct? Directionally? This came up with my other team, and someone made a really good case, and I agreed with them. That opportunity attacks should only be relevant to the direction that something's facing. Right? So you can't take an opportunity attack on. So if you're behind somebody, they don't get an opportunity. So to sort of alleviate any debate about, well, I wasn't looking that way, just remember to aim your character the direction they are, and I will do the same with the bad guys. Right? And then we can establish opportunity. So what that means is basically if you're behind someone, they don't get an opportunity attack on you if you escape. Right? See, that's a good rule. All right. So what's your plan here? Are you
that door.
You go what do you mean by go through that door?
Kick it open and go through it.
All right. I guess I will open it carefully just in case there's a chance that they don't see us right away. Or
okay, describe. Okay, let me give everyone is everyone positioned where they want? Because I don't want to start this until.
Yes.
Okay, so everybody's good. Good. Okay, so describe with some detail how you're opening that door.
Check for traps first.
You guys are good at that.
Oh, shame.
I'm gonna check for traps first.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast check for traps.
Okay, roll an investigation for me. Yeah, so you don't you don't detect any traps, and the door seems to be unlocked.
All right, I'm gonna carefully open the door, maybe peek through.
All right, so when you peek through, let's see here, confrontational stool. What you see is that guy. And it's just, you said just a crack, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you see those two guys. Now, they are aimed in your direction, so do me a favor and roll a stealth to see if they see the door opening. Good enough. So yeah, you're able to like just barely poke that door open. You see at least two gentlemen, one slightly bigger than the other, off along the walls. You don't have it open far enough to see into the center of the room.
Nice.
All right.
Get up.
I don't see a great tactical way to get in here. It's gonna be kind of a bumblefuck to get everybody in here in a way that we can fight together. But if me and Skylar can get in, then that would at least leave the casters, the range people, some way, like at least kind of go through the door. So.
All right. So how are you entering? Are you just opening the door, kicking the door, creeping the door open?
I feel like at this point I should just go big.
Yeah.
All right, then I will give
rush
you
the far side. Go around the far side of the room, and then Skylar can come in the nearer side. Maybe.
I'm gonna do a matrix move.
All right, so you can attack. So you kick this door open, and it is now open. Right, you guys can see in there. So when you kick it open, more of the room unfolds. So this is Magnificent Lisp. Bloop, bloop. Spidery. Bloop.
Oh shit.
Freglork.
How is that shrine kind of like? Oh fuck. There's more of them.
There, so what you
Let me
see,
know when you're done.
This chamber occupies the sort of the northern tower of the castle. A stone altar stands in the middle of the room, covered with blood-stained black cloth. Golden ritual implements, a chalice, a knife, a censer, are carefully arranged on top of the altar, and sort of two archways to the south are covered with heavy curtains. Not doors, curtains. You come bursting into the room, and you said you're going all the way across as far as you can. Is that the idea?
Well, now that I see how many there are,
Yeah, that's not how it works.
well, the shrine. Can you walk across the shrine, or is it like really big and?
You could jump. It would require an athletics roll. You can jump up onto it.
Okay, well, I'm more like thinking how to crowd control them. Like if I'm just gonna make a hypothetical move just to show.
Okay.
So like if I go there, Skylar, and then you come in behind me, could we focus on confrontational stroll, and then my only exposure would be like from the side toward.
You would have half cover.
Okay.
Wait, no, it's the first one.
Yeah. So you'd have half cover. All right. So
I'm not sure what happened with the move there. That was weird.
Okay. Yeah. So you'd have half because it's an altar, right? So it's just above your belly button. Well, actually, for you, it'd be slightly a little above your belly button. Who's that?
I think I somehow just accidentally clicked to move the shrine.
Yeah, you moved the shroud. So I don't know how I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, it doesn't. It's not a big deal. Like it's under there anyway. I told you. So was that the plan? You came in. I thought the plan was that you went to the opposite wall.
Well, yeah. Upon kicking down the door, I'm like, oh shit. I don't think I want to be in the middle of all of these people.
So here's what I'll tell you. You can, if you want to undo, you'll lose opportunity. Right, where you get the free hit, and then we roll initiative. So if you decide that you're going to stop, then we do the roll initiative thing. Otherwise, you get the first attack because you rushed the room.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm thinking I just attack Goblin, the first Goblin here, confrontational stroll, and we start there. But here's an alternate plan. Is we all just back the truck up and let them kind of run in like dummies one at a time into the room we were in.
Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea.
boring. Let's kill them all.
Oh, we will. We will.
The concern I have is that right now, like, nobody's gonna have line of sight, and there's gonna be like 5-on-1. So
Yep.
Sit down. All right. So because I gave you opportunity to attack, you can also use that opportunity to
Back
like
out.
go holy shit and then like back out. So
go back. Yeah.
So all of these, like, so you go, you sort of rush into the room, and all 5 of these guys, like, sort of pivot towards you, and they're like, what the hell? Like, now they had heard stuff, but they're used to those noises. We talked about, like, there's always roughhousing and whatever else, but now, it'll be interesting to see what they do. So are you shutting the door, or are you just, like, backing out?
No, we definitely want to leave the door open. We want them to follow me back. This was my plan the whole time.
All right, there you go. So you're using your opportunity to move back. So move back into that space you were in. No one's moving anymore without being in. We're gonna roll initiative, Skylar or Nick. So again, move your character to that. I can move it for you if you want. So you're back here. That's where you go back to.
Out of the way, by the way.
All right. So I need you guys to do this little thing that we like to call.
Roll for initiative!
That's your signature move.
We're gonna get ready to rumble. All right, so go ahead and roll for initiative.
Oh yeah.
Where?
Nick.
I like to roll the bad guy initiative last.
Dun, dun, dun.
Don't
Hold on,
forget.
where do we normally roll initiative? I'm used to doing my shortcut now. Is it skills?
It's on the main tab. It's on the main tab.
It's
and
on
it
main?
says,
Okay.
it says INIT in the middle. Not to be confused with INT, which is intelligence.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay.
So we got Skylar, Karen. Nick. Okay, we need someone to roll Fabia and Little Zippy.
Yeah.
Who's got Favia?
Yeah, I've got those guys.
Oh,
Let me see.
okay.
And if you double click their portrait, it'll bring forward their character sheet, just in case you didn't know that. Like at the top there. It's a handy little zippity doo dah. All right, now let me roll initiative for the baddies. Let's see how they stack up against your rolls. Pretty strong roll there, Skylar. Pretty good. This little Zippy's topped out. Not to be outdone. So Zippy's up first. So whoever's playing Zippy, remember, we pull Fabia or Zippy up to whoever's higher. That was a deal. So Fabia goes up next to little Zippy. I hope. Why is she not going up to little Zippy? Oh, I have to type it in. Sorry, my bad. I can't just drag and drop. Why would I be able to do that? Fabia. All right, so Fabia and little Zippy are top of the stack. We are going to start this at round 1, and we are at the top. Round 1. So, is Fabia going or is little Zippy going?
I'm just gonna move Favia, just get her in a better position and make some space for the hit boys.
All right. All right, so she moves out of the way. That's the end of her turn. Go ahead and end her or hit next for her turn.
I guess I should ready, right? Just in case she gets a shot through the door.
Yep. But I'll have to ask you some clarifying questions. In her readied position, is she willing to shoot past or through her colleagues? Will she take a risky shot, or will she just take an open shot?
Let's just say an open shot.
Okay. So an unobscured shot. Awesome. And then hit next to end your turn. Little Zippy does not get to go. And Fabia hit it again. It's now someone else's turn. so Goblin Boss takes the bait, pops into the door, spins towards you, I hope. And you hear him, yell back. Now, dare I do a sound?
Divide and conquer!
Did the voice work?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I cleaned them up, so hopefully they sound more like goblins and less like robots, and with some cheap software that I found. All right, so he comes in, comes right on top of you, and comes down upon your noggin, Mr. or Ms. Karen. Oh, so close to a crit. Oh my gosh. But with an 18, still misses you.
Wow.
What you got going on? So he's, his eyes get kind of big.
And you guys wanted to run away. Come on.
All right, Skylar, you are up. You cannot.
All right,
you don't have a clean shot.
No, I'm gonna back up to give Karen room to move in the room.
All right, move to where you want to be.
Here, I guess here.
And you can move on top of the crates and stuff.
Oh, well, I figured Karen can go here.
All right, so
Cyrus can move over. Yeah, Nick can move. We'll figure it out.
all right, so you've moved. Do you want to move any more, or you want to do anything?
I want to be ready.
All right, so you're ready, and right now,
Again?
I was gonna say you're looking out the window. So it's shift and are you in a Mac or are you on a PC? Do you have a mouse with a scroll wheel? 'Cause it's shift scroll wheel.
I just turned.
Oh, okay. You can also right click turn left or right.
Am I facing forward or down?
Well, you're facing right at the door.
Perfect.
All right. End thy turn. Well, ready yourself if you're going to ready yourself. And what's your ready stance? Are you gonna?
Ready? I ready.
All right. Go to your actions and click ready.
Oh.
And then what I need to know from your readiness is it a clean shot or any shot? I'm asking for a friend. Where that friend is Karen.
Any shot.
All right. So.
But I can decide not to do it, right?
Yeah. So you're readied and you have a shot. So you have an obscured shot with the goblin boss.
I pass.
Okay, there you go. Next up is Goblin. Confrontational scroll. So can't really get through the door. Big bosses, so it's gonna move around. 5, 10, and it disappears through the curtain. How far is it? Can it move?
He has a gender, Tom. Sorry.
All right. Ends its turn. I'm sorry. Ends. What do you think of this guy is? Is this a guy or
His turn.
His turn. Well, you don't know that. Confrontational stroll. That's a non-binary.
Yeah,
exactly.
but goblins are a pretty patriarchal society.
That's true. That is true.
I tell you, man, we should have went in there. They're all leaving.
All right. Next up. Goblin Boss Flork. Flork goes and backs his pal up. Can't get a shot off, but he's sort of pushed up against looped, and he's readied in case anyone comes through. This brings us to Noodle. So she's in the back hallway.
I think Noodle should do to pass.
Yeah, Noodle is going to pass.
All right. So she's facing Mr. Bing. She's passing, not readied, and that brings us to Nick Maylock.
He needs to back off.
I'm gonna put him over here.
All right. So Nick is in the back room. And you guys are sort of optimized for some interesting tactics. Is Nick readied or just hanging tight, or is he done?
Yeah, he's done.
All right. Then hit next.
Yep.
All right. So,
I think
so
Karen
Karen
can probably kill these people.
Karen sees this, but it's like she sees sort of spidery heads through one of those curtains.
We
All
might
right.
want to watch our flank down here where Noodle is. If those other ding dongs are coming around.
So as you say that, Karen, because it ringing through your brain is what the goblin boss called out. I'm not going to repeat it. If you don't remember.
Yeah.
What did he say?
Divide and conquer.
Oh,
Yeah, they're definitely going to be coming around. It might make sense to get Skylar, you down on the south side, the south entrance. I wish we should have thought of this before, but next round.
okay.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Bing.
Okay, I'm moving here.
All right. So when you push past someone, it just takes up half your distance, so you can only move half your distance if that's okay.
Yeah, I'm only moving 5 feet. Wait,
Yep. There you go. And then
I'm gonna be facing. See, I can't tell which way this is. Is it with the dagger?
zoom in. So it's just whatever look at your nose. Whichever way they're
Okay,
looking.
there we go.
Yeah. So look at the face, right?
Yeah, they need to like put a.
There is a
spot or
there's
something.
there is an indicator I can turn on. That's this big janky looking arrow thing. We can do that.
Oh man.
Okay, so I am readying myself
All right.
to guiding bolt whoever shows their face around the corner.
Okay. So anyone who walks into that atrium area, correct?
Yes.
Or is it specifically only around the corner?
Well, yeah, basically my field of vision.
Okay. Logic would dictate that's what you meant, and I assumed so, but just want to make sure.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Cool. Then you are readied. All right. That brings us to this loyal, magnificent lisp. Comes around and just sort of waits to make its move. Can't really hit. This is blocking. And next, look, it's Karen's turn.
All right, I think I'm gonna take a swing and then move back.
All right.
Wait, actually, if I move back, they get an opportunity attack, right or no?
Yes, they do.
Yeah. Fuck-a-doodle. If I move back, so I'm stuck basically eating an opportunity attack either way.
Yeah, you can hit and then opportunity attack, or you can just move an opportunity attack and not hit.
Yeah, there's no reason not to take a swing first. Okay.
You do you, man.
Yeah. Who knows? You may kill him.
I think Karen's gonna kill him.
All right. Does attack, hits with the great axe, as is Karen's way. Holy
Nice
smokes.
roll.
Man, 15 points of damage. Holy smokes. What the hell kind of axe you got? You weren't raging or anything, right? That was just a hit.
Yeah, that was just a hit.
Man, I gotta step up my goblin game here. All right. You making
I'm
a backing out. All right. So move to where you want to move. All right, and let me roll for the opportunity attack. And that would be this dude. Gotta find him. It's so hard to find the right characters in this. Here we go. Offensive. All right, so he's going to attack you with his scimitar as you back away. Has to be a melee attack. And this is Jesus. All right, so you escape unscathed. All right. Oops, I gotta open a door up. So we got
guys are so dead. Uh-oh. Goblin coming around. Ah!
All right. So you have your opportunity. Like he wouldn't have known you were there and ready. You have an opportunity attack.
All right.
And you remember this guy. He remembers you. This is Hobgoblin Hojo from earlier.
Time to finish him off. Okay, let's see. Do I have... Is he targeted?
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Oh yeah. No, you can't. So in this one, you just drag it onto top of him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What do you mean in this one? Wait.
For an opportunity, because it's not your turn. Like.
Oh, I see.
You just drag the attack onto it.
Okay.
You didn't like my sentence in this one? I thought it was clear. I thought that was pretty clear. I don't know. Seems like a you problem. Oh, so close to a crit. But alas, your guiding bolt misses.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So it flies right on by the hobgoblin. Don't forget, these guys were, they had some badassery going. I don't think they were expecting a 15-point hit from Karen, but still all good. So he pulls up his longbow. So you saw him come around the corner, and he has this longbow, and goes right for you, Mr. Bing,
Miss.
and does connect.
Oh no.
Oh, can't ask for anything better than that. Do you have an effect?
Do you have an effect?
Yeah, what that is.
Probably detect magic.
Yeah, that shouldn't matter though, because there's nothing magical. Yeah.
Yep.
So you do. He does, some pretty decent damage. You have two of your more interesting characters sort of being flanked by a pretty significant foe, and he just sort of grimaces, and sort of in his face you can see that he's acknowledged that you guys are both bleeding out about the same now. Fabia.
For now.
So it's Fabia's up.
Fabia went at the top of the round. I think she's in here twice.
Wait, what? How's that possible?
Yeah, because she was the first one in the round.
Yeah, she is in there twice. That's very interesting.
All right, let me
Go to the next person.
hold on. Let me make sure I delete the right one. 40. All right, so this
Yeah,
one
this
has
last entry has a blank for the order. So.
All right, that's the end of the round. Roll for initiative, everybody.
Roll for initiative.
And I'm not waiting this time. I'm just rolling the baddies. Now you know what you're up against.
Whoa. 20! Woo.
This is where it gets interesting because the initiative changes, right? So
I accidentally rolled twice. Sorry.
okay, which one? Let's see. So who rolled twice? Which person?
Cyrus did. Just
Cyrus?
put me down at the bottom. My first roll was like a 1, I think.
All right.
It was.
So it's not bad to go to play cleanup though. Mr. Bing, I can change you to a 1. Thank you for your honesty. All right. So we're at the top of the round. And this should work, right? What happened?
Right.
Oh, jeez.
What? Yeah.
So Nick Maylock, I have never played Nick before. Does he usually fight with weapons or does he spell?
Spells. You don't want to get into melee combat with Nick.
Yeah.
He's very squishy.
Yeah, he's a one-hit kill guy right now.
Yeah, I want to do spell.
All right. To where against who?
Get this dude here.
You do not have line of sight.
What?
It's partial cover, so you'd have to do it with partial cover. See how it's clipping the wall there? Unless you want to move forward onto the barrel and then move back.
Can I do that?
Yeah, do that. It's you can do it.
You totally can.
What's on the barrel? Move me though. That's weird. Right,
Hold on.
now
You guys are doing nothing with the barrel, right? I'm just going to delete the barrel.
Okay.
and then I wanna I want to do a spell. So is that under abilities?
Actions?
Actions.
What do you guys recommend?
They can't see. Well, actually, maybe
he's
you
a
can.
big fan of the chromatic orbs, though.
Oh, he always drops his balls. Okay, I'm gonna do that one. I gotta find it.
All right, Nick, if you're watching this is for you. Nick reaches into his pocket and grabs his ball.
They were a lot bigger than I thought they'd be.
All right. Just went PG-13.
Well played.
Where do I find them? No jokes.
So it's chromatic orb.
I see it. I found it. So I just drag what to what?
The yellow thing
Yep.
onto the bad guy. So the yellow dice onto the bad guy.
Boom. It's pretty good.
And he missed.
I'm going back to my corner.
All right. And then next time, if you mouse... He's pretty thrilled. And the next time that you do it, before you roll, you have to tell me if you wanted to do acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder.
Nothing. I did nothing.
All right. Cool. All right. So Goblin Boss Frork is going to use up half of his distance to push past his friend. Comes in. Let's see.
I'll be back. I can get my kid to bed. 1 second.
10. No worries. 15. So he's moved in 15. He's surrounded by all of you guys. But he's going right for Skylar, who is right in front of him. If he moves away, Karen, you get an opportunity attack. But he's still within range, so you do not for this round. He grabs the scimitar, brings it down upon Skylar's head. And I can't believe he missed, because part of me thought it'd be hilarious for Skylar to come back, and he was dead. So that's the end of his turn. Also pushing through is Magnificent Lisp. So he's using half of his movement. 5, 10, 15. Pushes between you. But he's going for Karen. That's who he saw. And it's with his scimitar. Oh Jesus, that was horrible. Yeah. So that was a horrible thing. So, he didn't even come close. Brings us to coming around the corner. You hear There we go. So he's went 20 and pulls up his short bow because you weren't readied, right? Like that was last round. And attacks Mr. Bing with a short bow. And it flies right past him, wedges itself into the wall behind, and you live to fight another day. He has 5, 10. He's going to move out of the way here, just for giggles. Brings us to Noodle, the healer, and, as she found out last time, the smiter of the bad guys.
Hey, she's got a guiding bolt too, so.
Yeah.
And
She did
knows
some
how to
serious
use it.
damage last time. I don't think she's quite as frail as I thought she was.
Right
a hit.
on, she hits. Boom.
And holy smokes. So that's her personal best. 18 points of damage. Lots of dice were flying around the screen. Raises her hand and hits this thing with a lightning bolt, and you see him sort of wobble and shake a bit. Nice job, Noodle. She has all of her movement left. Whoever's controlling her. Either end your turn or
Sorry.
make your move.
Yeah, let us, actually... I'll keep her. No, I'll keep her right where she is. So let's just end her turn.
Perfect. Sounds good. All right, so this is the choice: Fabia or Zippy, whoever's running them. And I think it's I think Skylar's running them, but I can do whatever you guys suggest.
No, I have Fabian.
Oh, okay. Little Zip, famously the one sting killer of things.
Yeah, I think it might be little Zippy's moment to shine here.
So right now, Zippy is invisible, and as soon as he strikes, his invisibility goes away. It's crowded on that wall. Ouch. It's the goblin with a little poison.
Oh. Okay. Nice.
That imp has poison.
So, super heavy damage, right? You are now no longer invisible. And I believe when there's poison to this, right?
Yeah. Did it apply? Is there
No,
like an extra?
I have to apply it.
Okay.
So poisoned. I drag poisoned onto. It was Magnificent Lisp, right? Yeah. So like this little goblin like sort of throws up. And as it gets stung, its instinct would be to spin around. There you go. And there you go. That's the end of that. Unless Zippy wants to move. Now, anywhere it moves would have an opportunity attack.
Exactly. So I think everybody's basically frozen at this point.
Yeah, it's a pretty close combat, especially for a bunch of ranged people. All right, back to the boss man. The boss comes lumbering in. Knew you were to the left, sees you sort of out of his corner of his eye, and just brings his scimitar down upon your noggin. And this time it's uppercut. Body blow. Jesus.
Left.
Embarrassing bad. Embarrassing. Karen, turn about.
Okay. I feel like I should probably clear out the ones that are facing the other people, so I'm gonna go after, try to finish off Loyal Magnificent Lisp.
Ooh, surprise. That's a solid hit. This poor little thing got stung, spins around, and gets clobbered in its head.
That day.
And you guys just see, like, this thing just gets mashed into the ground.
It's had a bad day.
I'll say. So this guy is, pool of blood sort of fills the room around you. Now, the interesting thing about goblins is when scared, they'll run away. Hobgoblins are warriors, and they tend to fight to the death. You know this passively, Karen. Skylar is up. Skylar is putting things to bed. What would Skylar do? I think Skylar would hit Goblin boss, yeah?
You're a target right in front of him, so...
So what do you think he'd hit with? He would probably hit with his...
melee weapon.
So he's got a hand axe. So melee
Can
hand
I have a
axe.
sword too?
He does not have it equipped.
That's weird.
Well, did he have a bow going on before that?
He has a bow.
Okay, yeah, I guess hand axe probably. Ah, here he is.
Yeah, because he has a great sword. Yeah, so you have hand axes equipped, so you have to either use a hand axe or use your action to swap weapons. Arguably, as this guy was coming in, you had your bow in your hand, so you were ready, right? On the previous round, so let's just assume that you still had the bow, so you could do a close quarters bow hit.
That's what I'm gonna do. That's a good one.
But I would argue at this point, after this round, I don't think you'd be able to like shoot a bow at someone that's literally standing right in front of you after this round.
Having Legolas in Lord of the Rings, I think I can.
You need to do some Legolas dancing about on stuff if that's the case. I'm giving you the high ground on this because you're up on some sacks and some boxes. All right, Skylar. So whack-a-doodle.
So I got to target that guy.
Yep. Targeting.
And then I got the +4. I gotta do.
Ooh.
Wait a minute.
All right, so you hit. No problemo. What kind of damage do you hit with, though?
It's okay.
All right, so you got a little boo-boo. So you hit him, but it sort of wedged itself. Yikes! That was a delay. Wedged itself sort of between his armor, and his arm. So it hurts, but nothing spectacular. No big hit. You have all of your movement left if you would like to, run away and get an opportunity attack against you.
Wait, if I run away, I can attack him again?
No, he can attack you.
That's what I thought. Yeah, no, I'm standing.
Matter of fact, you can either be attacked. You can move. Actually, you can move. You can move. You can move on top of the skull without an opportunity attack because you're not leaving his range. But that's about it. But then you're leaving Nick up there by himself.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm standing here.
All right. So, where's this guy at? Hojo. Yeah, so Hojo's going to continue his focus on Mr. Bing with his long sword, or with his longbow. Because tactically, he knows that he has to finish his dinner before he can have dessert. And not a good day for Mr. Bing. And how bad is it? Holy smokes.
I'm heavy.
You ain't heavy. You're my brother. So, yeah, this thing hits you like square on and you feel it. You're starting to bleed out pretty hard. The room's not quite swimmy yet, but it's just a matter of time.
No, not if he dies first.
True. It is a race to death between the two of you.
Yep.
All right.
And guess who has the next swing?
Well, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, you were very lucky. He's in the way. 30. Does not have line of sight. He'd only move 30. Yeah, that's as far as he can go. Oh, you were one square away from him having a shot. Mr. Bing, I believe you mentioned something about the last swing.
Yeah, Lorem ipsum solar.
Solar
sit Amet.
I didn't know you were going solar.
Solar. Listen, this country could go solar right now. Sorry.
Jesus.
Been a long time since I've had like a good taxi cab conversation. All right, let us cast the guiding bolt.
Did you target him?
Against Hojo. All right, fine.
I'm just saying. Oh.
Okay, well, guess what?
He lives for another round, but you never know. That roll for initiative might work in your favor.
Yeah, I was gonna say it might be a good idea to scoot back in a corner over here.
I'm gonna retreat a little.
Yeah, you can go into that room.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're going that way. I didn't expect that. All right.
Yeah, it's probably not the best idea, but I did
Hold
it,
on.
so.
Yeah, hold on, I gotta manually move you. There's a whole traffic jam here. Hold on 1 second. This is where you're at, right?
Yep, and then I'm gonna move into the corner.
Good idea. It's good we're all in this room.
Hold on. But you're adjacent, so if you do that, I believe that Karen... Oh, that's Karen. That's your friend. Never mind.
Yeah.
See, Karen has an opportunity attack on you. Don't forget to aim your character where you want to be aimed. And go from there. All right. And then end your turn, and that brings us to the bottom of the round. Roll for initiative, please. And let's see how you and your friend work out.
Oh, whoops. I accidentally rolled twice, but it got the same thing, so it doesn't count.
Okay, that. We'll let it stand. All right, Fabia's a 7. Where's little Zippy? 23. So Fabia's also at 23. The deal I made with her should have been that the lowest roll is the initiative, but alas.
I know it's a pretty good deal. It basically means that she gets an advantage roll on initiative every time.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Okay. So we're at the top of the round. This is the moment when you guys have a few minutes to strategize and figure out what you want to do this next.
Do we have any other? Can we get one of the rangers down in the south room?
If Noodle can go back to the see those boxes just south of me.
Yeah.
If Noodle can tuck back in that corner, then we might have a little more opportunity to do for Fabia to be able to shoot down there or something.
Okay.
I can't seem to.
Yeah, let's do that as soon as it's. Although it's Fabia's turn before.
Hold on, I gotta. There it is. Okay. So Fabia, where did I put Fabia? How come she disappeared?
She's 4th right now.
Because she should be 23, right?
Yeah.
There it is. All right, there you go.
All right, Lil Zip is gonna swing at
So
Goblin Boss.
are you starting combat, or are you guys done strategizing, or and we're just moving right into combat?
Oh,
Thanks.
yeah, fair.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
Any more strategy?
Nope. I think it's good. I'll try to kill this one goblin near me.
I'm shutting my garage door. It is getting chilly. So it's a miss. All right, you can skip Fabia. That was her turn. All right, this brings us to Hojo. So Hojo's really only target right now is to raise his bow at the noodle. Sorry, sis. But it was a big miss. He's gonna move up next to her to open up the range and spins towards her, so there they are. Okay, that ends his turn. Karen.
All right.
The pools of blood, you can feel your feet sort of stick into the floor. There's a lot of blood in this little storeroom.
I'm gonna try to finish off Lupo here.
All right, so you're gonna spin. I'll spin you towards him. I'm assuming you're aiming that way, since you're hitting him.
Yeah, or maybe it's like a no-look kind of hit.
Okay, you described that.
It's some Lord of the Rings stuff here.
All right, so yeah, you no look missed him. You have all your movement if you want to rearrange. Otherwise, you're good to go. All right, Noodle.
I think I'm good.
Noodle is up. So she's got someone to her right and someone to her south. Person to her right is critical. The person to the south is unharmed.
So I think I don't know if it's too close to do guiding bolt. What do you think, Tom?
Let me look. Guiding bolt is ranged, right?
You might
Yeah,
not need that much juice if you're going after Hojo, since he's critical.
just take a swing with her melee?
Yeah, I think it's too
Yeah. Okay.
too
That's
close.
fair. And all she has equipped is a light crossbow. So, hold on.
Yeah, it was just a torch. No, she has a scimitar.
Oh, it's not equipped.
It's in her offhand.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Because I only see the crossbow
Oh, I see it.
in her.
In her
How
action.
do I? Yeah. All I see is crossbow.
Let me click the hand and go. Now do you see it?
Oh shit! I'm looking at myself.
Oh well. Vain much?
All right. Yeah. Okay, scimitar.
Oh, noodle. Oh wait.
Ooh. Hey. Rough day at the office. Yeah, so she
All right.
tries to whack-a-mole. So she's got a couple of choices. She has all of her movement left. She wants to risk an opportunity attack.
Nope.
I would actually, because those guys are getting close. Unless you get initiative, but then you still have the opportunity attack.
I mean,
I'll have to-
the upside of being there is it definitely blocks anybody from getting to Cyrus.
Well, and I mean, passively, you know that Hojo's already went. By the way.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah. All right. She's gonna hold her ground.
Exciting.
I said passively because when I say passively, it makes it sound like I know what I'm talking about.
I am going to drink
Drink? I don't blame you.
a white claw.
Oh, we should introduce White Claws. Only Karen can drink White Claws.
Okay. Get white girl drunk.
So
I have potions. Don't I have potion of healing? Yeah, I'm gonna do a potion of healing.
you have healing or greater healing?
Healing.
Okay.
How do I apply it, actually?
I believe with the potion, I think you can just click the plus.
Plus.
Oh, so potion of healing. See, it says like heal 2d4 plus 2 self.
In my inventory?
Actions.
Oh, in actions. Okay. Potion.
Just realized
yes,
you guys
thank
don't heal much, do you guys? I just realized
No, we haven't really needed to, which is
that's pretty
okay.
solid. That's a pretty solid heal, given
Yep.
the sitch.
I'm
You get all your
feeling
you get
good
all your
about
movement back if you want to move. You know, you can move. You can move right. You know.
it. No, I'm staying where I am.
All right, you aimed where you're aiming. Not
Yep.
that it matters. You're up against a wall, so.
Yep.
All right. End thine turn. Thy turn. Thine turn. Brian turn. Brian Shrimp.
All right. And Thomas,
Skylar.
are you gonna let me use the bow or no?
Nope.
Okay, so I gotta switch weapons then.
Well, you hold on. Where are you at? You already have weapons. You already have weapons. You have a hand axe, so you can use your action to switch weapons if you want.
Wait, so can I use the hand axe immediately, or do?
Yes, you can use the hand axe immediately.
Oh, I'll do that then.
You got a +4.
I got two. They're in each hand. I can only hit with one, right?
Well, no, you have a hand axe that for melee, or you have a hand axe for throwing. So it's also a ranged weapon,
Got it. All right, I'll just try attacking this guy.
right?
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Second
So-
rock.
So he sees this little wee axe come down upon his head, and it does it's just a decent amount of damage for a little hand axe, right? It's like It's like that little, that little hammer you get when you first move out of your house, and your mom buys you like this little toolbox, and the tools aren't quite right sized for the jobs, but it's a cute little hammer, and it's decorated with stickers of like, daisies and butterflies. Am I the only one who had one of those?
No, that's really weird.
Okay, well, that's the thing. All right. Turnabout is fair play, my friend.
My turn to run.
And did not connect. So he's going to stick tight, because anywhere he moves, you guys get to whop him. He's a hobgoblin, so he's not likely to...
Leave me alone! I'm gonna attack!
Well, you got to choose one.
Choose the one right close to me.
All right, so before you roll, what are you doing with Nick? Whoever's doing Nick.
I'm gonna attack with my
With your orb?
my balls.
All right, so because of the close proximity, if you fumble, you will roll damage on Skylar.
Ooh, that's not good.
I think Nick does have some like spells for melee stuff. That blade song shit he always talks about. I don't know
Yep.
what it does or anything, but
What's that one called?
Blade song.
it looks like
Blade
it's already
song.
applied.
I want
Yeah,
to
so
do that one, Thomas.
No, that's a feat. So he has it going already.
So what does that mean?
Hold on, effects. Blade song. It means, hold on. It's a level 2 feat, and it gives him. It buffs his AC.
So if I fumble, do I still hit Skylar?
Yeah, that's a different hit. Like so, you don't hit with the blade song. It's a feat.
Your blade song stays on my mind.
But he has, he has booming blade. He has shocking grasp, right, which is within range. You can do shocking grasp. A good old D&D classic.
Do
Yes.
that one.
By the way, is Nick supposed to be prone?
No.
Not anymore.
So
What's this
shocking
pro-
grasp-
I like to think you've been prowling around this whole time.
Kill them all, Shanks! Kill them all! Kill them with fire!
Anyway. Boo.
Unfortunately, he does miss with his shocking grasp by more than 5. All right. No surprise. It's become a battle of blows. Oh crap! I have to redo that. Sorry. I can't do a short bow. That was supposed to be scimitar. Grab the wrong one. I'd better hit. Okay, good. But unfortunate. And have some damage. Ah, only 2. Only 2. End's turn. Alright, Goblin Spidery. Where's this guy at? Where is he? Ah! Pulls up, he's still holding his bow. Attacks Noodle. His bow. And he does connect. And does some pretty decent damage usually, but this time not today. Whopping 3. So just a light tingle up her left leg, and she realizes there's a little arrow has bounced off of her. All right, next up is this little gentleman caller. So, confrontational stroll enters the battle, pulls up his bow, aims at Noodle, and Noodle would call out to you guys that it's 3-on-1.
That's why Noodle need to pull in.
Yeah, so that was a good hit. So takes Noodle's health to about moderate.
Okay.
And this brings us to the next round. Let me start the next round and roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative.
Okay, why is it not doing it? All right, everyone roll for their initiative. Ooh, we got some goblin joy with their initiative rolls. All right, so we got Fabia. Where's Zippy versus Fabia? Fabia's down. Zippy is 17. So Fabia is now a 17. I never thought about that, Karen. That's true. She does get advantage on every single initiative, which is why one of those two is always too high.
Zippy has +4 to initiative as well, so Zippy's already rolling strong.
Stupid Zippy. Hi, Alicia. All right. So Hobgoblin Hojo is up. Man. Pulls out his long sword. Let me see. Hold on one second. I want to see what this is. Oh. So, this hobgoblin has something called material advantage. And if one of his foes were within 5 feet of Noodle, he would get an extra damage attack on her. But, alas, she is solo.
Wait.
Right. Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
Here, let me share it with you. I'll share this into the thing. There you go. Now you can also read it as marital advantage, because maybe he's married. And maybe
He's good at. Are you gonna bring that up again?
there you go. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, once per turn, the hobgoblin can deal an extra 7 or 2d6 damage to a creature it hits with a weapon attack if that creature is within 5 feet of an ally of the hobgoblin that isn't incapacitated.
An ally. Okay.
Oh no, I meant not one of her allies, his allies. So basically, if they're double teaming, if someone's being double teamed, he can roll additional damage.
Okay.
Which seems kind of gratuitously bad if you think about it. Like, they're already being hit by 2 people at once. Yeah. This makes it worse. Alas, he does not get to do that. He does, however, have his long sword in his hand. And it is a strong hit.
No.
Oh, man. This is that brother moment where I'm going to release this die, but just so you know, Christy, when you're watching this later, not my fault. Oh, Jesus.
We see how it is, Tom.
That hurt. That'll teach you to... Well, she was never mean to me ever, so... All right. Oh, boy. So, confrontational stroll. I would be lying if I didn't play to character.
I told you to move her into the room.
She didn't have initiative.
I told you to take the hit.
On her last turn. Oh, no!
Phew. All right.
Oh, I thought that was a 1. I thought that was a 1. Alas, missed. Next up. This brings us to... Holy smokes, there's a lot of goblin fighting going on. Like, they were very biased towards the top. This goblin boss does not have that fancy pants stuff. Otherwise, you would be hurting. So he just has normal attack. Jesus, that was good.
Nice.
All right, now you have your choice of Zippy or Fabia.
All right, gonna have Zippy attack for Glock again.
All right.
Nice roll. Yeah. Nice job.
Well, I needn't roll poisoned. So,
Yeah.
Yep. So there's that. All right, Zippy has all of its movement left.
I can't. Well, okay. I'm trying to figure out, can I get Zippy down there to help Noodle without just getting in the way?
He does fly, but it's not like the ceilings aren't. They're like 15 or so feet high. He can Yeah, he can move half of his distance and push past Noodle.
Yeah. I don't know if it's going to matter. I guess it would protect Noodle from the ones down there.
Yeah,
Extra target. I think it's good.
Zippy's
We'll be down
not
there-
exactly
we'll
a
be down to
tank
help her
either.
anyway.
Well,
Okay.
Zippy does have 37 hit points. I mean, I know you said he was not a tank, but he's a surprisingly robust little barbarian imp.
But yeah, relative to
To what's left on Noodle? Yeah.
yeah,
Well, who's running Noodle right now? Because you can see how many hit points she has left.
yes. She's got 17.
Okay. I think I'll go down and go to the far end of Noodle, just south of Noodle. Can you, Tom? I can't actually grab because of
Yeah, because we got
move it?
a cluster going on here. So I'm going to move this guy out of my way, and then I can move this guy here for a second. Then I move this guy. Wait, is that Karen I just grabbed? Sorry, I'm building my own little cluster here. Hold on 1 second. Zippy is here. You spin Zippy the direction that you want Zippy to be aimed. There we go. Now we're back in business.
Nice job, Zippy. What?
All right.
So you see, so Noodle sees Hojo look pretty annoyed because he was going to call Goblin Spidery up to tag team Noodle, so he could take advantage of his tactic. But that's going to be tougher now. All right, it is Mr. Bing's turn.
Can you heal? Do you have any healing?
Who's me?
Cyrus. Your
Wait.
turn.
Yeah, no, are you asking if I can heal you?
No, Noodle.
Oh, yeah.
Noodle can also don't forget Noodle also can heal people,
Yeah, she
including self.
Yeah, but she's lower than
she's lower than I am.
yeah, and Magnificent. I guess Magnificent.
You'll need to take a step forward to heal her because she's, on the other side of that door jam. There's no opportunity attack because you would not be moving out of range.
Right.
But you have to choose what direction you're aiming. Would it be south?
Tell you what, actually, I'm gonna move like this.
Word, that's just 5 of them. Okay.
And then I forgot that Hojo was right there. Yeah, I'll heal.
Yeah, he doesn't have. There's no opportunity attack. You're on the other side of the door jam.
Yeah. Let's just heal the Noodle. I wanted to see though if I've got. Hold on. Yeah, let's just do a cure wounds.
Oh, you have cure wounds on your person?
Yeah, I'm a cleric.
I know. You know what? I didn't. For some reason, in my brain, you were your previous character for a while here.
Ah. She's back up there.
Right? And she can heal herself when
Yep.
it's her round in like two things.
Well, she should knock out this this critical hobgoblin right next to her.
I disagree. I totally disagree.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, Tom.
All right.
Duly noted.
Nick. Nick
Nick
is.
Mandalock is gonna.
I'll on target for you. There you go.
What do you do?
Anything other than melee risks, like, again, it's only if he fumbles. Do you have to roll the damage on Karen? Actually, if he fumbles, then I have you roll a dice to see if he hits Karen or not. So it's not an automatic hit.
So Lupo has already went. So Karen's gonna kill him anyway. So I'm just gonna pass.
You're gonna move, or you're gonna stay where you're at?
I'll just stay where I am.
Actually, if no, never mind. Okay.
What were you gonna say? Just curious.
I was just gonna say if we finish up Lupo before my turn, then maybe I can go down and fight on the south side.
Okay. I didn't
All
want
right.
to hit you with a bad roll, so I was being safe.
All right.
Noodle.
It is Noodle's turn.
Heal yourself.
No, she's gonna crack.
Oh yeah.
Kraka.
Oh yeah. That's good roll.
Finish
good
off,
roll,
Hojo.
good roll.
Crack a hobgoblin.
No, she's not.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. Hojo, she's still a little weak. She's lost some blood. He just does a little bit of a bob, right? Which is kind of tough because he's bleeding out pretty bad. But he manages to miss the hit. Noodle has all of her movement left. It's up to you.
All
Hanging
right.
tight. She can move. She can move out of the way as long as she can move. I'll show you where. She can move here without opportunity if you want to open up that space.
Yeah, let's do that.
Just make sure you spin her the direction you want her to be. It does matter because there's people on all sides. I would not recommend the wall that she's aimed at now.
I faced the wall. Problems go away.
Right.
Noodle curls up in a fetal position, cries.
Puts on cure, disintegration, and cries. Okay.
All right, is that her turn? All right, let's see here. Hold on. Stroll. Yeah, so this guy's moving up on Noodle and is going to attack with his scimitar. Holy crap. Hits with a crit. This could be bad. And sadly, there's nothing spectacular. It's just a critical hit, but that can be spectacular.
Hey, who's attacking?
Noodle.
Ah.
Not the terrifying imp.
Nope.
Oh no.
Tactically, he wants to take out the most hurt thing to remove a player from the board. Or at least that's what I read about tactics.
Fair enough.
All right. I am, and keep me honest, guys, I am trying to play a little bit more tactically so that it's not just like taking turns hitting each other. And that ends his turn. He's in tight. All right, where are we? Goblin boss gets... Oh no, this is Karen's turn. I thought it was my turn. I'm like, he gets one more attack.
Karen.
Talk amongst yourselves. Karen seems to have disappeared.
I think Karen would kill.
Yeah, I don't want to suck her joy away though. Karen, you are up.
Killing blow.
All right, yeah. See if we can finally finish off Lupo here.
Doesn't Lupo sound like a cop's name? Sergeant Lupo. Sergeant. Oh, there's always a chance you miss or fumble. Oh my god! Oh, you got lucky. You got one of the few positive fumble table rolls.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome, Karen.
That's awesome.
Nah, I would disagree. Heartily. Oh, you do hit. Oh, Jesus.
It's over.
There we go.
Damn it. A moment of silence for Boss Lupo, who was pretty sure with that glorious miss that you had, did not realize that you'd swing in a full 360 and then connect with his skull, laying him to rest. He collapses on a heap on the floor. Karen, you are surrounded by many pints of blood and bits. You have all of your movement left.
All right. I'm gonna.
Are you pushing past Bing? Is that the idea?
Yeah, I don't think I would have enough movement to push between Zippy and Noodle, right?
Nope. Well, what is your normal movement? It's 30, so you can move 15 total.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't think
it would. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to make it. You are there though. That's a plus.
All right.
So some close quarter combat. All right, Skylar, you up?
I'm gonna go. Hey guys, I'm gonna run around and do what they did. So like go through the curtain and around.
All right.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm gonna go here.
Okay, so how many feet do you have left?
I think I have 30.
Let me make sure. It's important.
35.
No, you have 30. You're Skylar, right? So you have another 10. So you pop through, and no good deed is left unpunished, my friend. So you're here, right? That's where you ended up. Let me untarget this. Because from where you're standing in the game, you think that you're in pretty good shape. However, Francis,
Oh.
Frank,
Oh.
and so what you see.
Yeah, what the?
What is that?
Oh, it's a thing. So, Skylar, this high, narrow hall looks as if it might have been part of a chapel or a shrine at one time. And angelic figures are sculpted along the room's upper reaches, looking down on the floor below. To the north, what you just came through are some heavy curtains that sort of block a matching pair of archways, and between the archways is a cracked but ornately carved stone brazier. To the south, is a golden statue of some sort. In the room, you are disappointed to both be alone and find yourself in the company of a hobgoblin, literally right up next to you, and you're going to have an opportunity attack on this guy, or with advantage, because you've literally come upon him. A second hobgoblin, sort of like hanging tight, and just off to the center of the room is a Grick. Are you familiar with Gricks?
No.
Roll a nature check for me, my friend.
I gotta make sure I'm doing it on me, not.
And I shall share with you a Grick.
Gross.
Nature. So what can I tell you about Mr. Grick? With a 10, just moderate stuffs. All right. So what you would know, just sort of from legend, is Gricks are kind of badass. They have this really interesting tactic where if they hit you with a tentacle, if that connects, they can make a beak attack on top of that tentacle attack. So it's like it's a version of multi-attack. You can just see visibly that it looks like these tentacles reach about 5 feet, so it's normal melee range, but they're kind of terrifying. Similarly, the beak is clearly another melee range weapon. It's sort of a worm-like creature. You guys all saw the image, right? And, if you hadn't been paying close attention, you may not have even noticed it, because it sort of blends with sort of the stonework of the room. It's very silent right now. It's like very stationary. It's not really moving. What else we got? That's it. That's all you get for 10. All right. So you now have. How would this work? So it was your turn. You moved. And you have opportunity, so you move you roll with advantage, I think.
So I guess my question is can I use an arrow or no?
Let's go back in time. Were you running with your arrow in hand, ready to shoot it?
Yes, of course. That's why I was going around to shoot my arrows.
So I'll give you one attack with the arrow, but you literally pushed a curtain aside, and there was this dude standing right in front of you. So you get one arrow attack, and then it has to be melee.
Yeah.
Now his back's to you, so you can You could attack and then leave without him opportunity attacking you through the curtain.
Oh, so I can attack and then leave?
Yep.
Oh, I'm definitely doing that.
So attack with advantage, and then you can leave because, like I said, his back. That's why I said direction matters.
Advantage +2 or +5?
No, advantage. ADV.
Oh, just said AV. Okay.
Yep. And then roll your numbers.
On it, baby. Okay. Target him. Me getting all clever going around.
Oh, good thing you had good thing you had advantage, because that would have been a miss. So he does spin around when you hit him, but you can move before he can opportunity attack you if you want to move, or unless you want to hold your ground. It's up to you.
No, I want to move.
So the rest of you guys hear this racket coming from the other room, and with that hit, this Grick that was stationary spins towards you.
How can I move? How far?
Oh shit! Did you use all your movement up?
I did.
Rip.
Yeah, sorry,
I thought I
pal.
could move again.
I thought you could move again too. So if you want to unwind, because I did not tell you this. I'll be a good DM for a second. You still couldn't have moved though. So here's
I would have switched to a sword.
and you would have had a sword in your hand.
Well, I think he didn't notice me, so I could have like changed weapons, right?
Well, we didn't get there yet. So if you weren't going to attack him, then I was going to make you roll stealth to see if he heard you come through the curtain.
That's what I would prefer to do, but I thought I could
All
hit
right.
and then run away. But
So if you
So,
want,
yeah.
I can reset it and we can go back to that moment. Because this was, While I said you won't have opportunity attack, it's because I didn't realize that you'd used up all of your turn.
yeah.
Or your
All right, I'll
movement.
try the stealth then.
So hold on, what's his name? Francis, Black Francis, I believe.
Yes,
think I was
I'll
listening
love
to
that with friends.
I think I was listening to the Pixies when I did this. Let's see, where's Francis at? Francis. There he is. So he goes back to full health.
Put the sluggy thing back. So is stealth
And-
under? Is it under main? Under ST? Is it STR?
Skills.
Okay, sorry.
It's a dexterity roll under skills. I believe you have a +4. So he got a 9 against his. So what's his dexterity? What's his name again? Damn it, Francis. I just found him a second ago. Francis. Sorry, guys. I got to pull up his character sheet, and it just has to be his dexterity score, which is a 12 plus 1. So you did not succeed. He heard you.
No worries. All right. So now I can switch to sword, right? Because I never did an action, right?
Yep.
All right, I'll switch to sword.
And then that ends your turn.
Should I end it or switch it? I'll switch it. I'll end it and I'll switch to sword next.
Yep. So ironically, it's his turn. And the Grick did not... The Grick did not notice you, so that's also undone. Oh, back where it was. So
I'll notice it
looking
a
that way.
second.
So he was standing guard. You appeared behind him. You have a sword in your hand. Tactically, he wouldn't do anything. He's going to do what he was doing before you came in because your stealth roll saved your butt. So he's just readied for anyone who's coming through that door, which was his plan before, right? Because his colleagues went through there on their way out to follow their orders.
I'm just trying to do my sword.
Hobgoblin Frank is in the same thing. They're both readied for anyone coming through that door. That's not you. No one's paying attention to the curtain. This brings us to the top of the round. So let me start the round and then roll for initiative. Okay, everybody, roll for initiative.
Are we going to do one more round? Is that the plan?
Yeah, typically play till 9, so that should be about 9 minutes. Does that work for?
Swords.
Does that work for everybody? We can also end at the top of this round if you guys would rather do that. For those keeping track, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bad guys. Did everyone else roll for initiative? I only see 2.
Oh, sorry, I'm just changing my sword still. Here, I'll do the initiative. 1 second.
All right.
Oops. I'm just doing Nick's now.
Nick Papagiorgio. Does anyone else think of Nick Papagiorgio every time they... I mean, it wasn't the best movie, but Vegas Vacation had some good belly laughs. Or is that everybody?
Yeah.
All right, so Fabia is a 16. That means that Zippy is a 16. All right, that should have stacked them together. Cool. And that brings us up to the top. All right, so Francis again, like, he's ready to, like, that his tactics wouldn't have changed because he doesn't know anything's happening other than like waiting for someone to come through the door, which kills me, man, because I secretly want to move him, but you know, gotta play it smart. All right, Bing.
Let's see. What's Oh.
So you saw Skylar head through a
can
door, and
Can I squeeze through and heal Noodle, or no? Or will I be putting myself at grave risk?
I wouldn't let you park between anybody, so you'd have to go past, which means that they would have an opportunity as you ran by.
Tell you what.
Does she have any ranged heals?
No. Can I, actually, let me double check that. Hold on.
It's a thing.
In fact, it is. Let me do... a prayer of healing.
All right. Do tell. Tell the group. What does Prayer of Healing do?
Well, actually, is Noodle the only one? Well, myself and Noodle are the only ones who are hurt, right?
Yeah, 'cause this is like an area effect, right?
Yeah, it says up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range. Each regain hit points equal to 2d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. The spell has no effect on undead. Doesn't say if you can include yourself on that.
And what's the radius?
In that list, 30 feet.
Okay, so hold on 1 second. Bing. I think. Add effect. Let's see if this works. A-U-R-A : :30. Did I spell aura right?
Yep.
Okay,
Although
that didn't.
it's not really an aura. It's just a one-time.
Now I have a plugin now that if I apply the aura effect, it'll put a ring around you at whatever radius I say.
Oh, cool.
I just need to learn how to use it. I got it yesterday.
Nifty.
So she's within. So it's okay. So it's within anyone within 30 feet, right?
Yes, up to 6.
Well, that's good, I think, because with everyone who's damaged is actually within 6. So
Was
do you
that
just
Karen has some damage too, right?
yeah. So do you
What
just
about little Zippy? Or is it just Karen? Yeah,
I think
Noodle and Karen.
I think you just target all of them, right? Anyone within 6, and it'll just do whatever it's supposed to do.
Let's give it a try, shall we?
Wait, is Nick in within 6 or within? Yeah, he's in there too. There you go. That's up to 6 people, right?
Yes. Is Nick hurt?
No.
Okay.
I was just choosing everyone because it was the people around you.
Nice.
Did that work?
It did. And so it just ignores the not wounded. So now we know. That's why I wanted to find out. So like, it just ignore if you're not wounded, it just ignores it.
Cool.
Nice. Alrighty. On my end, I think I crashed Sirenscape somehow. Let me fire that back up for me. That was fun. Never saw that happen before. All right, connected. All right, Mr. Bing, you have movement left or whatever. Let me clear all those targets for you, just to be a courtesy. There you go. And that was your action.
I guess I could back out. I actually. Yeah, I'll back off.
All right. So approving. There you go. Nice. All right, Zippy or Fabia, which is it going to be?
I think Zippy. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna try to finish off Hojo finally.
I'm really hoping you don't.
Yes. No.
Womp.
Miss. All right.
Let's see, movement. I don't think I can actually move anywhere without taking 2 opportunity attacks, so I guess I'll just stay.
Well, you take one. You can move south and take 1 from Hojo. But yeah. But then you still yeah, because you're not leaving the range of Spidery, right?
Oh yeah, right, yeah. But I don't think moving that way would accomplish much, so I'm gonna stay put.
All right, so he is. Just make sure you spin him the right direction, or whatever direction you want him to aim. Just a reminder. All right, Fabia is not eligible because the Zipster went. This brings us to Karen.
All right, now I'll try to finish off Hojo.
Man, he just has to live. He just has to live past this.
Actually, let me look at the combat order. Okay, Hojo does have a swing coming up. I was gonna say if I could get down by Spidery, but I don't think it'll matter. Okay, I'll finish off Hojo.
You say that, but your roll says that you will finish off Hojo. On the plus side, no extra critical hit anything. On the minus side, it's going to throw some extra damage at Hojo. Is there a chance?
Hojo is seriously dead.
Yeah, he's very much dead. All right. There you go.
All right, so I still have movement, right? So I can.
Yeah. Yes, you do. You have half your movement.
dingbats.
If you push through them, you have half your movement. Or how much have you moved? You just moved 5, right? Yeah.
I don't think I moved any this turn.
He didn't move at all.
Oh, you didn't move. That's right. Yeah. So you can move up to 15.
Ugh, trying to figure out which way to turn. I guess this is good enough.
All right. Sons of a guns. Skylar, you are up. You have all of your movement. No one has detected you yet.
What?
Remember, no one's detected you yet.
What do you think I should do, guys? Should I attack or go bye-bye?
Yeah, I'm worried that you don't have a lot of support.
Hold on. You
I'd back off.
guys can't actually talk to him. He's not in the same
No.
area as you.
bullshit.
And they will have no idea you're in combat, just so you know.
That's true. Well, that's part of my thing. If I see this, I'm gonna go back and at least tell someone.
Yep.
Go here.
All right. It's gonna make you go. Hold on. It's not gonna let you do that exactly. So let's try that again. So it's 5, 10, 15. I need you to roll a stealth.
One second.
He won't have he won't be able to hit you. Oh, you have to uncheck advantage. You still have advantage checked or no?
No.
Oh, interesting. Oh, I see. Never mind. It's
It was
yeah,
disadvantage because of the armor.
yes, that's right. Thank you so much. I had forgotten about that. The disadvantage from the army. So he heard you. He doesn't get to hit you, but he knows he heard you from behind. So he spins. Oops, he just got some. He spins around.
Okay. I'm gonna tell my friends Nick Maylock and Fabia and Cyrus, there's a big scary dude coming this way. And I'm gonna back up.
I think this is actually going to end up working out pretty well.
What?
I think this is going to end up working pretty well because now you're going to be pulling them, some of those from the top, and then we can keep pushing on the bottom.
So you're there, and you have 5 more feet left. You can't move another 20. So you have 5 left of your move.
Yeah, I'm gonna protect Cyrus.
All right. So spin your character just so that you're positioned well, and then that room, you guys know, they've been made aware.
I'm just trying to position my character up.
But as they said back in the 80s, the more you know. All right, Skylar, you got to end your turn, buddy.
Yep.
So do you guys also like whenever you hear that phrase, do you see the little star kind of
the
go
rainbow
to the sky?
every single
Yeah.
time, every single time. All right, so this room, this throne room has been alerted that there's something up. So there's a guy that you saw two hobgoblins. So the one to the far south is going to try to flank. He sees, he knows you went out. He's going to try to flank you. He goes 5, 10, 15, and bam, there is Karen. 15. So he's going to swing around here and spin at you. And he's going to attack Karen. And if he attacks... Oops, hold on. Bloop, bloop. If he attacks and hits, then he's going to take advantage of his martial advantage.
I would claim that he wouldn't... How would he know to flank him? I just, left the room.
Hold on.
Why would he...
I'll explain it in just a second. Oh my god, I got a critical, but it didn't actually give me anything good. Here's how he would know. So, his pal heard you leave the room and saw you go out the curtain. They know their castle, right? So logic would say his friend's probably going to follow you through and he's going to come around from the other side.
Okay.
Right? So it's the whole divide and conquer again. What he didn't expect right away was that this room had some action going on, but there was enough movement space that he was able to come out and sort of get his bearings and tactically figure out what needed to fit. So hit number 1, I need to roll the damage on on Karen. Yeah, and so you're free to spin about the cabin.
Sorry, that was me by accident.
Okay. And then on top of that,
turn other people.
so on top of that is martial advantage. So what happened? How did that work? So effect damage 2d6 to Karen. So did it give you an additional 2d6?
Well, that would have needed another roll, right? It only rolled once for the main damage.
Effect damage. Hold on a second. Good deal. An extra 7. Oh, okay, so I have to roll 2d6. So there's a 6. So this is a manual thing, so it's another 4 off of you. And then I clear that effect, because it's only once per turn. Where are you? Man, you know, they need to make the images of you guys in the combat tracker bigger. So it's easier to differentiate. Because I am not finding Karen. There she is. So it's an additional 4. So that would take you to 16. Not bad. Not great. Let's remove that effect. Hold on, let me make sure I did this right. I don't want to give you additional damage and be stupid. Once per turn, a hobgoblin can deal an extra 2d6 damage to a creature it hits with a weapon attack if that creature is within 5. Right? Yep, that's it. Okay. Done. I don't know why it's an effect, though. But we will remove that. There you go. And that ends this dude's turn. Noodle. A whole lot of goblin going on. And we will end at the end of this round, just as a reminder. For the night. Cliffhanger. Alright, so Noodle's probably thinking self-preservation, heal Karen, whack these little goblins who typically aren't so badass. And who's running Karen, or who's running Noodle? Okay.
I wanted to see if she had any other nasty spells, but
I think she does, doesn't she? Doesn't she have like Toll the Bell or something crazy, or no? That was a different person.
Different person.
Sacred Flame.
I mean, there's spiritual weapon. Yeah, let's do spiritual weapon. So, if the spell attack hits, deals 1d8 plus ability, moderate force damage per level. A bonus action allows another attack.
There you go. Which one is that?
Spiritual weapon.
Cool.
Oh, she did a guiding bolt, didn't she, before? Okay.
And this is a level 2, right?
Yes. All right, Spidery, time to die. Hit.
It's a hit.
Nice. Damage.
Holy smokes, that's a lot of dice.
There we go.
And what is the does it do an effect as well? I see an effect.
Well, there's a I can do a bonus action, which could be another attack, which she will do. With her scimitar.
Yikes. Poor little guy. Doesn't she have any empathy? Oh, her empathy got in the way.
Yeah.
Awesome. Is she moving or is she hanging tight?
She's gonna hang tight. Because
right.
opportunity attacks are awful.
Yeah. Awfully fun. So, comes down upon her noggin with a scimitar and does hit. Is she wearing armor? She is, right? Yeah.
Might be worth double checking that.
Hopefully she's not wearing.
I feel like she's got hit on every roll.
Yeah. Her AC is pretty low.
Oh no. Her leather is marked as to sell.
Yeah, so let me look at her inventory. And she has scale mail. And
Oh, she does? Hold on. Okay, maybe, let's see.
oh no,
Is
it's
it
on.
equipped?
It's equipped, yeah.
Where? I don't...
I'm looking in the inventory, it says equipped.
Okay.
That should give her an AC of 14.
Okay.
Yeah, so she just needs a 14. Maybe she needs some better armor. Although 14's a pretty decent AC class.
Yeah, it's actually not bad, yeah. They've just gotten some good rolls on her.
I do appreciate the fact that she's created a little section that says sell, so she knows what she wants to sell.
Yeah.
Good for her. All right.
Why? I don't see that stuff equipped, though.
On main, looking at her AC, it says 16.
Oh, scale mail. I do see it. Sorry, it was way down there. Okay, good. All right.
All right, she's good to go. So anyway, that ends in Spidery's turn. He is sort of wedged in. He can't nimble escape because there's no way to nimbly escape the situation. He's kind of screwed. He would totally run away at this point if he could. All right. So, this is our goblin friend, Confrontational Stroll, who would run away. So, Karen, you're going to get an opportunity attack, but, like, this guy is going to try to jet. He's going to head out this door. So, before I move him all the way, go ahead and roll your opportunity if you want to. You don't have to. Alright, roll damage. Alright, so he's got 5. Alright, so he ran out the door. As a cowardly goblin would. Ends his turn. Grick does nothing at this point. He's just sort of waiting.
Phew.
It's Nick's turn. Nick Maylock. Extraordinaire.
You're muted, Steven.
I'm like, Nick's done nothing. He's gonna...
Yeah, he's just down. He's just up there. And I think there's only one more. This may be the last turn for the night.
He's gonna move down here to do something.
It might be, well, I don't know. If we think the guy who saw Skylar is going to come around, he's in a pretty good position.
He'll be here and he'll be ready.
Alright. Make sure you aim him the direction you want.
I think
And
that's
then-
straight, right? Is that
Yep.
close, yeah?
Yep. And then end your turn if you're good to go. And that's it. All we're going to do right now is I'm going to start the round. Round 10 of all things. And then everyone roll initiative and we're done for the night.
Oh yeah, good initiative rolls.
Tell me when you're all in, and I'll hit next, and then we will be at the top of the round. Oh, I gotta do the Favia Zippy thing. As soon as Zippy rolls. Oh wait, Zippy did roll. Jesus, Zippy got a 22. I'm regretting the deal where they, because Zippy's always at the top, isn't he? Or she. He, I can't remember.
He.
Alright, that was, everyone rolled their initiative, right?
I think so.
All right, so we'll start next time, top of the round. Zippy is large and in charge. You guys have, and I do the synopsis so I can listen to the end of the video and know the next time we play. You guys have laid waste to quite a few goblins. One has escaped out the front door. Skylar knows that there's someone likely to follow him through the curtain. He knows nothing about the second goblin in that room. He just assumes it's still in that room or coming up through that walkway. But this other goblin has sort of tried to flank and ran into Karen and a bunch of other friends. The Grick, Skylar, as far as you know, is just sort of in that room. And when we play next, that's where we'll start.
Cool.
All right.
Well, until the next time.
Thank you.
On the Illiganate Adventure Sagas. Yeah, thanks all. Good time.
Cool.
Good time.
Thanks for the game, y'all.
See you next time.
It was fun.
Next time.
That was really fun. Bye.
See ya.